Namaste YouTube. So I'm just going to be talking to my two participants here. We're doing Wim Hof breathing, and I'll explain what that is to everybody. But we're going super basic. This is what I do when I am just too tired to breathe, which is ridiculously tired. I'm just like, in the morning I wake up and I'm like, I can do at least one breath. Hold. And that's my pranayama. Like, but usually after one, then in the next set, I'm like, I could do another set. Let's do two. And so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build it up. We're gonna start at 2, then 4, then 6. We're gonna see how far we go. When I do that, I usually get up to like 20, and then I'm tired. But that's like 45-minute practice. So we're just gonna do like 15-20 minutes, see how far we get. The method, I don't want to inundate you with too many instructions up front because you'll forget details. So I'll give you enough so that we do a first set. After the first set, we'll pause, add some more instructions, second set. After 3 or 4 instruction sets, you'll have basically the whole method, and then we'll just be increasing reps as far as comfortable. Main tenet of the method is no force. So when we do the breath hold, don't push. You just do comfortable. You will train your capacity. I'd already done years of pranayama. I could hold my breath for max 2 minutes. Now my breath hold, my max is 5.5. So it's just gradual. That's all it is. And okay, so it's a mouth breath. The instruction is fully in, let it out. That means don't push air out. You just go back to balance, but you pull air in. And it's in and out the mouth. You might get a little dry mouth, but it'll go away when you hold your breath. You'll resalivate. So it's like a... You allow your spine to move. Don't try to be super rigid yogi doing this. The spine movement will help you bring air in. So fully in, let it go. Okay, so we'll do 2 reps, and then we hold the exhale. Then, when you've finished holding the exhale, you breathe in, you hold the inhale, and then you let it out. That's 1 set. So we'll do 2 breaths, hold the exhale, hold the inhale for as long as comfortable, and then rest until we all catch up with each other. Always empty on pranayama. Fill it up, let it go. Fill it up, let it go. Hold. When you're ready, you fill it up and hold. Good. So we'll do 4 reps. That's 4 breaths. Hold the exhale, hold the inhale. Really let go of the tongue when you're holding your breath. Empty. Fill it up. Let it go. Fill it up. Hold. When you're ready, you fill it up and hold. Balance the head over the spine. Good. If you get any kind of headache, you're holding, well, the most mild, like on a scale of 1 to 10, a 1 or a 2 is okay because that'll pass. If it gets more intense than that, which is just the most mild headache, you're probably holding too long. And it helps to use the lips, to articulate the lips to regulate the volume of air. Volumetric flow, you know, how much volume of air over time. If you have an open mouth, it's very intense, you know, using the lips, so it's like a... I only do that because that's how the master does it. And the master climbed Mount Everest in a pair of swim shorts. So I'll do it like he does it. What do we do? 4 breaths? So 6 breaths. How was it so far?
Good.
It's okay? All right, so 6 breaths. Hold the exhale, hold the inhale. And yeah, just in the breath hold, find as much ease as possible. It's easy to slouch when you're holding your breath like this. Perfect posture. Empty. Fill it up. Let it go. Fill it up. Let it go. Fill it up. 2 more. Last one. Hold it. Drop your tongue. So it's pretty blissful little head rush.
Yeah.
And it just gets slightly more intense as you go deeper, but what I want you to do, and we're only going to go up to 10 on the video, and if you want more than that, join the Silent Flute, because I can't give Wim Hof method away for free, or go to wimhof.com and buy his program. I teach more linguistics and how to dialogue inside when you do the Wim Hof method, but he's the master of the Wim Hof method. He's Wim Hof. So we'll do 2 more sets here free as a group for YouTube. You know, as you take the hyperventilating breaths, the vascular system dilates. Everything around the extremities, the arms and legs, gets really wide. And then the vascular system that goes to the brain contracts. So you get less blood flow. You can imagine when you're exercising, you don't need as much cognitive metabolism. You need more large muscle group metabolism. So the blood gets sent to the extremities. Then you hold your breath. And when you hold your breath, you accumulate CO2 in your blood because your metabolism continues while you're holding your breath. And the opposite happens. All the arm and leg vascular system contracts, pushes the blood towards the core, and dilates the arteries to the brain. So you get a much bigger blood flow to the brain. And so you get dizziness on both ends. You get the dizziness from hyperventilating because you're not getting blood to the brain. And then you get the head rush during the breath hold because you get massive blood flow to the brain. This is why we're tapering into it. And if you'd like, maybe start to, in your breath hold, gaze towards your forehead. Okay. So we'll do 8 breaths this time. Empty. Fill it up. Let it go. Fully in. Let it go. Fully in. Let it go. Three more. 2 more. Last one. Hold it. Perfect spine. enjoy the state of mind for a moment. Notice how shallow your breath is. So last little bit for free, and then we'll do 2 extra sets, just us. The idea is that we're going to such extremes, and we're in the elements, so it's not room temperature out here, that the temperature interacting with my breath hold. Okay, so in the breath hold, I'm tapping into what's called parasympathetic nervous system. This is the part of the nervous system that's not really under your control. It's autonomic. And this includes heart rate, this includes the vascular system contracting and dilating, this includes the endocrine system and all your hormone releases, and so many things. The longer you hold your breath, and this is fact, and you can I'll tell you all the science at a different time, or you study Wim Hof method. As you go deeper, longer into the breath hold, you get closer and closer to just pure autonomic nervous system. At some point, you'll be able to voluntarily excrete adrenaline. At some point, you'll be able to stop your heart rate. I've only slowed my heart rate to the 20s, but that's pretty good. You start to gain control of things that for most people are autopilot, and this will build self-esteem, self-empowerment. When you can control your own reactions to things, that's pretty cool. So we'll do 10 breaths. Just know that that's what's happening. So we're looking to look to feel. You have 80,000 miles of vascular system, so you're not going to feel it all, but look to feel the vessels contract as you hold your breath. See if you can feel all the blood push back towards your core to preferentially sustain your heart, liver, lungs, and brain. That's what's happening. You're holding your breath. It's like you were underwater, oxygen deprivation. Your body.
So obviously you noticed that the video cuts off. Actually, I ran out of memory when I was recording that practice. Basically, I just went deeper and deeper into some of the advanced techniques of the Wim Hof method. And I'm not Wim Hof certified, so what I'm really giving you here on YouTube is a taste of what I've already seen available in other YouTube videos. I just know I communicate differently. If you haven't noticed, I communicate differently than other people. But I go way deeper into the techniques of Wim Hof and many other pranayama and the language of pranayama and hatha yoga in the silent flute. So if you're interested in deeper pranayama teaching, the full complete Wim Hof method, linguistics, alchemy, other yoga techniques, you know where to go. You go to ninthlimb.com, sign up for the silent flute. Otherwise, subscribe to this channel, share the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Namaste.